Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a subscriber. My name is MJ and you're watching my channel called Reading This Life, and in this video I'm going to highlight some picks of my favorite books that I read in 2021, not published in 2021, but just some of my favorites. So stay tuned. So my first top-rated book of 2021 that I read was Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. I rated it high. It took me on a whirlwind in January. I read this, and if you love mazes and puzzles and labyrinths and statues and marble and oceans and trying to find a way out and unraveling a mystery, then this book is for you. Just loved it, tore through it. It was a great adventure. Highly recommended if you're looking for something a little bit outside the box. My next top pick that I read in 2021, The Unfinished World and Other Stories by Amber Sparks. This book, I don't even remember exactly how I came across it. I think one of the people that used to do the podcast, Books on the Nightstand, fantastic podcast back in the day. I miss it. I look forward to it every single week. I believe it was a recommendation from one of the hosts of that podcast. So of course I jumped on it. It is a book of pretty much short stories, ordinary and the extraordinary. I don't want to put this book in a box per se, but I guarantee there's something for everyone in here. Each story has its own flavor. We're talking about supernatural, we're talking about otherworldly, we're talking about the mundane and the ordinary. Just intriguing. If you're looking for a new short story book, I highly recommend this. I don't want to give a lot away, but I gave this one 5 stars on Goodreads. The next book I rated high on Goodreads is The Midnight Library. I know some people really don't like this book, but I loved it. I thought it was a pure adventure. I enjoyed going through it. I love the premise of the book. I thought it was just fantastic. And I'm just reading here, I have my computer here, that Carey Mulligan narrates the audiobook. So I wish I listened to the audiobook, but I actually read this book. I just love the adventure and the fantasy of it all. I just thought it was fantastic, and it was the book that I needed to read at that time. So I gave it 5 stars. I know a lot of people have other things to say about it, but I just liked it. It was a good escape from reality. Another book that I gave 5 stars to on Goodreads in 2021 is a book by Jen Sincero. She does the badass type of books. I think there's a badass financial one. There's How to Be a Badass, and this one was called Badass Habits. The title correctly is Badass Habits, Cultivate the Awareness, Boundaries, and the Daily Upgrades You Need to Make Them Stick. I did the audiobook, and I just love her style. I love her motivation. She is very, very motivating when you listen to her. You know, everything that she does has a real world application. It's relatable, it's doable. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I gave it 5 stars. So if you are looking to change or upgrade some habits in 2022, this may be the book for you, so check it out. The next book that I gave 5 stars to on Goodreads is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mckessie. Fell in love with it. This audiobook, I believe what I listened to, was for me an audio meditation. It was a book meditation. I think I cried at one point, maybe. I got a little teary. But it's just one of those books. If you love something along the lines of The Little Prince, if you love books that have some type of broader message, and you need just a little bit of uplifting, this may be the one for you. I remember it being super short, but I loved it so much. I had a free credit on Audible, and I purchased it so I could listen to it whenever I want. So if you're looking for something different, interesting, meditative, something grounding, then this may be the one for you. And that's The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mckessie. Next up, we have Dave Grohl's autobiography, The Storyteller. I gave that 5 stars. I listened to the audiobook. Fantastic. I did a full review on that in one of my first YouTube videos, so I will post the link down below for that. If you're looking for something different, entertaining, you're looking to find layers in a person that you kind of didn't think that they had, then this may be something that you want to check out. One of my absolute favorite biographies ever, Dave Grohl, The Storyteller. One author that I discovered in 2021 was Dorothy Parker. I didn't know anything about Dorothy Parker. I knew that there was a song by Prince called The Ballad of Dorothy Parker. But my local library actually had some audiobooks, and they were short, and I wanted to check them out. Absolutely fell in love with her. She has this wit about her. She's sassy, she's brassy, she tells it like it is. She is just a tough lady, and I just loved her writing so much. If you get a chance to do any audiobooks of Dorothy Parker, please check it out. We are going back in time with Dorothy Parker. A lot of her works are from the late 19-teens and 1920s. So think of that type of maybe not so much a flapper, but just that type of new woman that's emerging, that has a voice of her own and who is not afraid to announce it. So if you're looking for something a little obscure, please check out Dorothy Parker. I'm sure there's a lot of different audiobook options out there, but I just fell in love with her. She's fantastic. I gave her audiobook collection 5 stars. Okay guys, so that's what I have for my best reads in 2021. There's a couple others in there, a couple honorable mentions. I read The 4 Agreements. I read When You Are Engulfed in Flames by David Sedaris. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid was a perfect summer read for me. If you've read her work before, you have a feeling for her storytelling. I would love to see this book made into a TV series. I just thought it was a great summer read. Escapist, takes place in Malibu, beachy, a little bit of time hop in there, but I just thought it was completely enjoyable. The last book that I wanted to mention, I read around Halloween, also gave this 5 stars, and this is The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. This was recommended by The Book Leo. She has a fantastic channel. And she was giving some, spooky Halloween reads, and she summed this one up perfectly. Where, the gothic stories that has the woman trapped in the attic. Well, this is the woman trapped in the attic telling her story. I was sold. The Yellow Wallpaper is only about 50 pages long, but loved it. Finished it, I think, in a sitting. Just fantastic. So if you're looking for a short gothic read, I highly recommend that one. Okay, so those were my favorites of 2021. Can you stand that it's going to be 2022? My gosh, I just can't believe it. I can't believe we're here celebrating New Year's, turning over another year. We're still in the same situation we were a year ago, but you know what? We're going to make it through, and this year is going to be bigger and brighter and better for everyone. So remember guys, to comment down below, let me know what your favorite was of 2021. I've been watching some other booktubers videos, so I kind of have a feeling. But again, if there's any recommendations that you think I would like, let me know down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and remember, smash the like button. If you keep coming back and you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to ask yourself, maybe I should subscribe. And with that guys, I wish you and yours a very, very happy new year. I wish you health and wealth and blessings and all that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video. So until next time guys, goodbye for now. Goodbye from 2021.